Today, we're going to talk about The Return of the King, the third and final part of The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. It is not merely the conclusion of an epic story, it is the end of an age, the fulfillment of a prophecy, and above all, a profound reflection on power, sacrifice, and loss. Contrary to what its title might suggest, this book is not only about Aragorn reclaiming the throne, it is a choral work in which each character faces their ultimate trial. And most interestingly, Tolkien does not craft a triumphant ending, but one that is deeply human and melancholic. The novel opens with Middle-earth. On the brink of collapse, Sauron has launched his final offensive. Gondor, the last great kingdom of men, stands under direct threat. Here we enter one of the most powerful narrative cores of the book. The siege of Minas Tirith. Denethor, steward of Gondor, is a tragic figure. He is not a villain, but a man broken by despair. Tolkien constructs him as the perfect contrast to Aragorn, where one embodies hope and rightful authority. The other represents the exhaustion of power without hope. Denethor has gazed too long into the Palantir. He has seen Sauron's strength but not his weakness, and knowledge without hope destroys him. The Battle of the Pelennor Fields is one of the most epic moments in the entire saga. The Rohirrim arrive at the darkest hour. Theoden dies, like an ancient king dignified and heroic. Eowyn, in one of the most memorable scenes in the book, confronts the Witch King of Angmar. I am no man. This scene is not merely spectacular, it is symbolic. Tolkien subverts the prophecy that declared the Nazgûl would not fall by the hand of a man. Eowyn, alongside Merry, embodies the power of those who seem small or marginalized. In Teith's work, heroism does not belong solely to great warriors. While the world wages open war, Frodo and Sam move steadily toward the heart of darkness. Here Tolkien shifts the tone. Military epic gives way to an intimate, almost suffocating narrative. Mordor is not merely a physical place, it represents spiritual exhaustion. The ring weighs heavily not only physically, but psychologically. Frodo is no longer the innocent hobbit of the Shire. He is consumed, and here emerges one of the book's central themes, the limits of heroism. Frodo is not a traditional hero. He does not defeat enemies with a sword. His battle is internal, and it is a battle he ultimately does not fully win. Sam, by contrast, represents absolute loyalty. In many ways, he is the moral heart of the story. When he carries Frodo up Mount Doom, he does so not for glory or abstract duty, but out of love and friendship. And this is one of Tolkien's most powerful ideas. The world is not saved by the ambition of the great, but by the faithfulness of the small. The climax at Mount Doom is profoundly anticlimactic and deliberately imperfect. Frodo does not destroy the ring by his own will at the decisive moment. He succumbs. The ring is mine. This detail is crucial. Tolkien is expressing something uncomfortable. Absolute evil cannot be defeated by moral strength alone. No being, however pure, can indefinitely resist that power. The destruction of the ring happens by accident through God. And here the theme of mercy emerges. Had Frodo or Bilbo killed Gollum earlier, the quest would have failed. Compassion, even toward the corrupted, proves providential. It is a deeply Christian idea, but also a universal one. Grace can arise from the unexpected. With Sauron defeated, Aragorn is crowned Elisor. Yet Tolkien does not present this moment as a simple political restoration. Aragorn is not merely a victorious warrior. He is a healing king, literally. In the Houses of Healing, he demonstrates that true leadership is not domination, but service. The hands of the king are the hands of a healer. The return of the king symbolizes the restoration of rightful order, but it also marks the end of something greater. The age of magic. With Sauron's fall, the elves begin to depart. The world becomes more human, more ordinary. Here lies one of Tolkien's most original traits. Victory is tinged with loss. Many readers believe the story ends with Sauron's defeat, but Tolkien adds one final, crucial chapter: the scouring of the Shire. The Shire has been corrupted by Sauron. This shows that evil is not only a distant threat, it can infiltrate home. The hobbits, once sheltered, must now take responsibility. They have changed. They have matured. They are no longer observers of history, but its protagonists. This episode is a powerful metaphor. Even after defeating the great enemy, moral work continues. The book concludes on an unexpectedly melancholic note. Frodo cannot remain. Though the world is at peace, he is wounded in an invisible way. The scars of the ring do not disappear. Tolkien introduces a profound truth here. Some experiences transform us forever. Not all trauma is healed by celebration. Frodo departs for the undying lands with the elves. It is not a reward. It is a farewell. Sam returns to the Shire, to his home and family, and the novel ends with a simple yet deeply meaningful line. Well, I'm back. After war, after sacrifice, after pain. Life goes on. The title can be understood on multiple levels. Yes, Aragorn reclaims the throne, but there is another return, that of moral order, of balance, of hope. Yet, Tolkien does not leave us with naive fantasy. The world that emerges after the war is less magical. The elves depart, the great heroes fade. It is the beginning of the age of Manan, symbolically, the beginning of the modern world. Epic ends. Human history begins.